ISO has something like 18,000 standards, so you might say one more, so what? This in fact is a really important standard. It's a standard on social responsibility, and I think in terms of the world's need around sustainable events and sustainable issues, there are plenty of standards around the environment, there are plenty of standards around economic progress, but I think the idea of having an international standard on societal expectations, I think provides a new norm that will fit very well with some of our other standards and provide a good addition to the toolbox for business. There are a lot of standards out there around social responsibility, corporate social responsibility and the like. But I think the idea of having one international standard that provides a common understanding of what we mean by social responsibility, I think is really important. The opportunity for us to reach out not only through the normal processes that ISO uses, but extended processes I think also allows this. So why ISO? I think the fact that we are an independent, voluntary standards organisation that can reach out to stakeholders across the whole spectrum, business, government, non-government organisations, academia and the like, as well as consumers, allows us, I think, a unique perspective and a unique opportunity and platform to develop a standard such as this.
Great.
I think the idea that this is a guidance standard is quite important. This is a very big subject. You know, some of the parts of ISO 26000 around human rights, for example, around the environment and what have you, they are really significant. And this guidance standard gives, if you like, in one place, a good reference from where you might get further information and look look at the overarching parts of what it is to be socially responsible. The fact that it's not certifiable I don't think is a problem, because I think that what business and organisations are looking for is help in what it is to be socially responsible. And you can say that you meet the objectives of this standard, and I think that's fine. I think the opportunity for there to be one platform, as I said before, around what it is to be socially responsible will be very good for business, particularly from developing countries. What was interesting when this work first started was that it was very strongly an initiative as much from developing countries as it was from developed countries. The idea that there would be one standard where developing countries also had the opportunity to have very significant input, I think is really important. And I think that's borne out in the standard itself. Well, first of all, you buy the standard, but I think the idea of looking at the whole issue of not only social responsibility but sustainability, I think is a very important area for business these days. If you're in business, you have to make a profit, so economic sustainability is really important. I think also issues associated with environmental sustainability are well canvassed, and I think there are many standards out there that would help, or guidance that can be given around environmental standards. But I think this standard is different. This standard, being a guidance standard, looks more overarchingly at what are the issues around sustainability, and sustainability across those three areas, that being environmental, economic, and particularly now societal. And I think having a common understanding really will help business. So my advice would be, look to the standard, read it. It's not that long, particularly given the subjects that it covers, and I think it's a real assistance, and it's written in plain English with some pragmatic advice on how you can actually start implementing social responsibility in your organisation.